Hello everybody, welcome to the I Am IT YouTube channel. My name is Shabazz, and as ever, I am the IT Geek. Welcome back, and we are cracking on with this Azure Stack series. We're coming towards the final topic. So this is gonna be part three of the current topic that we're on, which I'll jump into in a second. But after that, we're gonna do the final topic, which is going to be around integrating Azure Virtual Desktop with Azure Stack HCI. So those are actually the current demos that we're doing. And actually, in the demos I've got planned for the final sort of topic is integrating Azure Stack HCI with Nerdio, so that's going to be some fun. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this episode. So as I mentioned, this is part three, the final part of the integrating Azure Arc and Azure Stack HCI topic. We've covered a lot of the sort of Azure Arc enabled services you can integrate with Azure Stack HCI and how you can integrate all those, some of those benefits. In today's episode, final part, we're actually going to talk about monitoring Azure Stack HCI clusters and their virtual workloads with Azure Arc. So again, very, very important topic, monitoring your resources. Then I'll obviously jump into the demo. So how do we integrate Azure Stack HCI with Azure Arc? So Azure Stack HCI is delivered as an Azure service, and you need to register it as an Azure subscription within 30 days of its installation. The registration process automatically triggers creation of Azure Stack HCI as your resource manager resource, which represents as an Azure Stack HCI cluster. And this is effectively onboarding it onto the Azure management plane. A periodic synchronization process then ensures that Azure Stack HCI resources status in the Azure portal reflects the state of the on-premises cluster. And then registering an Azure HCI cluster with Azure Arc is required from the support and billing perspective as well. It's also likely to serve in the future as a sort of basis for provisioning additional Azure Arc enabled resources, including the process of creating Azure Arc VMs directly to the Azure portal. Let's talk about centralizing or centralized monitoring now. So how do we leverage Azure Arc to centralize monitoring with Azure Stack HCI clusters? So with Azure Arc, the Azure portal can provide a sort of centralized dashboard for status monitoring and a launching pad for management of all your Azure Stack HCI clusters, along with all the Azure and Azure Arc enabled resources as well. The homepage of Azure Stack HCI resources lists all your clusters, along with their resource groups, location, and associated subscriptions. For each cluster, you can readily identify its name, OS version, OS build, model, or total number of CPU cores, and its nodes. For each node, the portal displays its manufacturer, model, serial number, total number of CPU cores, the amount of memory, and the OS version, OS build as well. And for more in-depth monitoring, alerting, log collection, and log analytics, these are available through integration with Azure Monitor as well. Simplest way to onboard the cluster to Azure Monitor is by using the automated workflow in Windows Admin Center, and this is which first provisions a log analytics workspace in the target Azure subscription, and then configures the sort of health service and installs that log analytics agent on each cluster node. Alternatively, you can accomplish the same outcome by using Windows PowerShell. Once this process is completed, cluster nodes will then start forwarding all the sort of telemetry and sort of logs to Azure Monitor, which can subsequently display via Azure Monitor dashboards and analyze via log analytics queries as well using KQL. You also have the option to implement metric or log-based rules with going to trigger alerts and auto remediation tasks as well. Finally, cloud-based monitoring might potentially eliminate the need for an on-premises monitoring system. If you have existing Azure resources, it provides a uniform monitoring solution that leverages cloud hyperscale and seamlessly integrates with other Azure services as well. So it's now demo time. It's going to be the final demo in this sort of topic. I'm just going to finish off that sort of AVD deployment before we move on to our final topic of this series. So let's jump into the demo portal. Welcome back. We are back in the Nerdio portal again. So if you remember the last episode, we actually did all the integration for Nerdio. So we kind of added the resource group, we added the Active Directory domain as well for Jumpstart. But we also did the hybrid integration as well, so that hybrid network. What we next need to do is actually do a desktop image. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. First thing is you first need to have an image that you want to use. So you can either use an existing one, or you can create a new one. So in my case, again, you can either add that from Azure VM or Azure Library. But in my case, I created one here. And what I want to do is you'll go down to the drop down here and you want to set as image. Now again, we need to make sure we're turning on this setting here, which is around the geographical distribution. So if we go to on there, now again, you can either create a new gallery here, or you can join an existing one. So I want to add an existing one which I created earlier. Again, select your regions here, but this is a custom Stack HCI location. And if I go back into, I think I told you this is again, let's just go back to show you what the setting is. Yeah, it's that jumpstart setting. So when I go to the actual cluster arc bridge, which is offline for some reason, I've tried re-adding it and removing it, but we're still having problems with it. It's this custom location. What happens is the image is then downloaded or uploaded, whichever one you want to look at. It's basically deployed into that location. Because again, it's a hybrid image, remember. Again, we can set all these different settings, hibernation support, staging images inactive. You know, we can do all that sort of stuff here, but I'm just going to leave everything as default for now, because these are the only real settings that you need to make sure you set: the compute gallery, the region, and the custom location. And then once you've entered that, you can basically we want to run it now, so we don't want to schedule it. And then just click on run now, and then that'll deploy your image. That'll set that as an image, which we can then use for Azure Stack HCI deployment. So yeah, I just wanted to do the image in this demo, and in the next demo we'll be going through the actual host pool and session host integration as well. So this is the last part of this topic as well. So we're going to be moving on to the final topic, which is around, I know we've already deployed AVD to Azure Stack HCI in the first demo of this set. It's a little mini topic, but we're going to talk a lot more about it in the next the final 3 episodes which are coming up. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If you're not subscribed right now, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. I do appreciate everyone's support. I'm trying to build my channel. I do have a target of 10k subs by the end of the year. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Until next time, goodbye.